Late night is just an amusing stream of entertainment and comedy. It's interesting to see what they are on about. And these shows, maybe you could even learn something in the process. Welcome to the Late Night Show with DD Delight, featuring your host, me, Destinations Delight, aka Crystal, aka Lola. As we travel all around the world to all these amazing places, we are going to dive deep in and find out some questions from our viewers and much, much more. Stay tuned, guys, and welcome to Late Night with DD Delight. And Nomads, where are we? Oh no, this will not do. I am feeling cuddly, and all I want to know is how much skin is too much skin to What? What? That Lola is always trying to get in here, guys. This is a family-friendly channel. Just saying. Family-friendly, PG. Lola needs to exit on out of here. Man, I know it's been a while, but she's got us in a back room so that we look like we're on a dancing stage with poles and everything. What is she thinking? So as you can see, I have a little helper with me tonight, guys. Say hello to Judah. Judah, say hello to the YouTube world out there.
Hi.
And did you hear the doorbell? Did you hear that doorbell? I heard the doorbell. We have somebody in our basement. I think we need to bring this kid up. Who could it be? What's up, man?
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
It's going good. Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see. Well, hold on. I'm gonna take the name thingies off so that way I can we can see everybody's faces in here because you know
you do really need to hear that.
What
you were just saying.
The name logo's off so everybody can see. Yeah. See, now they can see you perfectly. You're not hid behind a banner. It doesn't say, whoop, who's this kid? I can see him, Mr. Wilson. No, we're good. We're good. So yeah, guys, how is everybody doing this evening? Very nice to see everybody. Long time no see. Lots going on in my world, as you can see. Life is good, guys. Life is good. All right, Kenny, we're going to take it up to the top. We're going to say hello to some friends that have joined us. We got 10 in the chat, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. And if it's your first time here, hit them thumbs up. Share us out. Let's rock this place tonight.
Because we're actually co-streaming. You can go to Destinations Delight and also the Fordman channel. Fordman aka channel. Either one. You can do channel jumping. So to speak.
Time for me to actually do all the movements in YouTube and help.
Okay, so YouTube is actually, we're going to educate a 6-year-old real quick about YouTube, guys. YouTube lags about roughly 10 minutes behind what you're seeing on the projection screen in front of you. That's why we can't have any music that's copyrighted or things like that, because we would get copyright strikes and we'd have to take it down if that was the case. So first person in the house is Miss Lillian T. How are you, my friend?
Hey,
Hope it all is well. And we have Moon over Miami. Hello, hello. How are you doing? We have Cruising is Fun Anytime. Hello, hello. Oh, what screen are you watching, honey? Are you watching the YouTube screen versus the screen? Yeah. And we have Miss Linda Barker. Hello, Miss Linda. How are you? Oh, boy. If it ain't trouble herself. Hello, Lacey. Auntie
hello,
Crystal wants to
Lacey.
know how you're doing. And it's Miss Najuma Brown. Hello, hello. How are you? Look who decided to bend from upstate New York.
hello,
Good
Bob.
old misfits and dreamers over there. How are you? How are you? And it's Hawkins Family Adventures. Hello. How are you guys? Everybody's saying hello. We got Kenneth Bird here. Everybody's saying hi. Ellsworth Trouble said, oh, Lacey and Carl and the girls all said it's double trouble on the screen.
On the screen, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Najuma said, hi, Judah. Everybody is saying hi, hi, hi. Good, everybody. You know, we're going to do some catching up here. We're going to talk about things, see how everybody's doing, and kind of just chit chat and catch up. We're going to talk about old times, present times, new times, and what is going on. Uh-oh, we got another chat in here. I don't know why you're not holding a wrench. Hold on. Let me go fix that, Lily. Give me a minute. Lily, did you change your name on your channel?
Hello, Marjorie.
Hi, Marjorie. How are you? So, guys, as most of you guys know, it's been over a year since I have been steadily on YouTube. I took a year off to kind of handle some things and take care of some things that needed to be done on my end of the world. But we're going to take a brief 2-minute commercial real fast. I got to tell a little 6-year-old good night because it's time to go to beddy bye, because he's got a bedtime of 8 o'clock here. So give us 2 minutes and let's take this brief commercial. And Kenny, you know what this one's all about.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You want to see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising.
thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, helping hands for cruising, helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, helping hands for cruising, helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, helping hands for cruising, helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Wow. I think
Where'd we
you
go?
did.
There we go. There we go. Man, this Lola, let me tell you what. I need to fix this because we're not on the dance stage tonight. She's always wanting to play around. Always. Kenny, let's take us to the hills. Oops, wrong one. That won't work. That's an overlay. Where do we want to go, Kenny? Where do we want to? Where should we go, Kenny? Oh,
You have
Ken went off.
something. You have something related to the rock
Kenny,
and
you
roll-
want to go sit in a harbor full of boats?
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
How about we do something like this? There we go. We can sit in the harbor. See the boats in the
There you go.
background? All right. So Judah wanted to say one thing before he heads out. Judah, what would you like to tell everybody?
Good night.
So Judah's telling everybody good night. All right, buddy. I love you, and I will see you in the morning, okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, that's just left you.
Oh, thanks. I love you too, kiddo.
Don't worry. I hope that part would be good.
Shh, goodbye.
Doesn't matter. You're on YouTube.
All right. So back to the chat here. I
You
see
have a
Lily
super chat.
and Devil Dog. Hello. How are
Hey,
you?
Devil Dog. You have a super chat.
Daily dose of the Bible.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello. Hello, Kenny.
Yeah.
I see that. Our very first super chat of the night goes to Miss Lily T. Thank you very much for contributing, girlfriend. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. It is my pleasure. So, you guys are probably wondering what's been going on. Where have you been? We've missed you. How come you haven't been around? Well, a lot has been going on. A lot. I met a specific somebody, and we just recently celebrated our 1-year anniversary. We live together. He actually lives with me. We took over my house, and we live with his 17-year-old son and his 6-year-old son. We also, my kids moved out, so they're all old enough. They're all out on their own. Different lifestyle change. Life is good. Your girl is happy. I'm healthy. I couldn't ask for a better life right now than anything. It's all smiles. accent each other very well. We get along very well with each other, and it's uplifting. He's very supportive, as to I'm very supportive of him. We actually took up your girl here took up a new hobby instead of YouTube for over a year. Psst, lean in closer, guys. I'll tell you what it is. Motorcycle riding. Yep, that's it. Motorcycle riding. It's the best thing ever. So many.
So I take it
You and I
is living out on her own?
Yes, yes. Oh, Marjorie, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $3 for the Judah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, they're watching it in his bedroom while they put him to sleep, and he just saw that. I will have to make sure that he gets it. So, he's so excited, you guys. You can hear him in the background. Yay! Yay! Hello, orange dogs. Howdy, howdy. So, Kenny,
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm turning it to you. I know you've been wanting to talk, so go ahead.
I was gonna say most youngins at their age, they love the dollars.
Well, here's the thing, though. We give him fake dollars, and that's how he buys phone time. So $1 equals 1 hour of phone time. So for every dollar he gets, he buys 1 hour of phone time a day. He only gets the phone time on the weekend. So, Kenny. I go way, way, way back.
Yes, we do.
We were talking a little bit ago. So, with that being said, how many years have you known me?
I would say at least 7.
At least 7.
Yeah.
7 years. 7 years of YouTube interactions.
Yeah.
Trips, cruises, living together.
I remember the that meetup. I believe it was the very first Big Joe and Malia's meetup, wasn't it? Was it not?
Thank you, Orange Cone Vlogs.
That is Ross. Hello,
I know that is.
Yeah.
So, the very first time you met me, where were we at?
I think
where were we at? Do you remember?
I think it was it not the Warriors Pass State Park at the Big Joe and Malia's World meetup? The very first one?
Yep. Yep, the very first one. No, the second one. The second one. I didn't come to the first one, remember?
Oh.
It was the second big one that we had because Carla came up and Michael and Becca were there, and gosh, there was a bunch of people there.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just had one heck of a time. It was a ball, and I think going from there forward is when you and I just kind of bonded, and we became a really close friend, you know, and we've been on a couple of those meetups together. We went
Mhm.
on a cruise together.
And it was the
You came.
very first inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise.
Yeah, definitely.
It was
Definitely.
back October 15th through the 22nd, 2022.
Yep. And Kenny, I still remember that very cruise. Your enjoyment and your experience through it all with all of your closest friends that you met through the YouTube communities, you really touched home for many people on that cruise. It was much more than friendship. It was family, and being able to hang out with you day in and day out and walk you back to your room and listen to things be said like, what was that again?
I remember when.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
It was when
See, good times, right, Kenny?
It was when Ron Sees America was on the bed. And I go, your pants is unzipped.
And it's funny that we could still laugh about it to this day, huh? And only hey, breathe, Kenny, breathe. And the only sad part is only us three knows what really happened.
He had come out of the bathroom and he laid down on the bed. And I look at Ron and I'm like, and I'm like, your pants is undone.
I do believe you said, Ron, your barn door's open. And he was like, oh, shoot, Kenny, you're supposed to tell me that before I walked out here.
Yep.
There's a couple of times he got you. And the best time is when you're walking across the deck from the back of the ship to the front of the ship to your room. And we were passing by those people. And do you remember what he said as we were walking? I was way up in front of you guys and you two were in the back and the other couple was walking with us.
Bootylicious? Is that what it was?
And he said, didn't he say something along the lines of, Kenny, you can't get that kind of a shake out of a machine.
And then I just busted out laughing. I busted out laughing.
And the couple in front of us were like, bootylicious. Can't get that shake out of a machine. Where can I get that at? And I was dying. My face was as red as my shirt, and I was dying in laughter.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in
Hello, Miss Anna. Or how are you doing this evening?
It was in my
there was never a
dull moment. No.
Never a dull moment. That is for sure. And, getting to see Kenny experience the ocean in Bonaire up close and personal, and getting to witness those different colors of the blues in the water. And
Yeah, and Donovan was explaining to me about the different. My eyes
Yep.
was just like, wow, what have I
Yep,
missed?
and then
28,
I think
29 years of life.
yeah, and I think the second to the third most bestest part is when you're like, hey, we got off at that one resort and we were able to walk through it and go up close to the water. And you're like, excuse me. And we're like, yeah. And you're like, I got to go to the bathroom. And Sean's like, okay, Kenny, just go in there. Sean's the bodyguard. Bodyguard of what? Kenny went to the bathroom in an all girls bathroom because Sean didn't read the signs.
Yeah. And I was literally suppressing bodily functions.
right. So he was in there and he had to use the bathroom and he went. And then after that, he come out and we were all giggling because, he was in the woman's bathroom. And then here's Sean up against the door like, huh, who goes there?
Well, he at first had stood inside the bathroom, and I'm like, can you get the stuff out the bathroom? Because I'm one of these, and I can't go to the bathroom if somebody's watching me go to the bathroom.
Right. It was funny, and
privacy.
Right. And then the next best part is when we actually walked down as a group to the beach. And you walked right with us. And then that's when Alana went in and went swimming. The whole time in my head, because I had read that there are nudist beaches in Bonaire.
Mm-hmm.
I was so worried that we were at a resort where there was nudist on the beach. And I was going to have to pick Kenny's jaw up off the ground. But he held his composure.
Yep.
You only visit the little girl's room to use the bathroom.
Let's just say that
But yeah, Kenny, I
had
Go
the
ahead.
time of my life on that cruise for sure. I enjoyed
There
it.
was
so
never a dull moment on that cruise.
No. Another good part was when one morning we went to breakfast.
Oh yeah.
And Sarah.
And you got to laughing over who giggles?
It was Sarah. Sarah from Travel Tour Taste.
Yep.
Sarah and
Because
Glenn.
when she laughs, it's a high, it's a high pitched. It's a high pitch, like something screeching, and
what it was, she had the way she said spicy sausage.
oh, yeah. She's like, this is some spicy sausage.
And I laughed for a good, I would say good 30, 40 minutes solid. And there was another. Hey, Prince Daniel.
Hello. Thanks for coming in.
And I laughed for a good 30, 40 minutes. And there was a young man had come over and was like, is he okay? Because he thought, because you know how I get tickled.
Yep.
I purple, red, all sorts of colors.
Yep. Literally.
And the thing about it is when I do that, people say breathe, and then I laugh at much harder. So I'm like, you're better off just to let me go, because Because whatever it is you told me, that thought is still running through my head.
And too, now I understand why you had to leave me for a few minutes before this started. You had to go use the bathrooms because you know that this was going to be all about laughing, and you don't want to have no accidents.
No.
So after that, when you went on that cruise, Kenny, was it everything that you hoped and dreamed of?
Yeah, it was definitely a life-changing experience for sure. I enjoyed it so much that I actually got hooked on cruising, and I actually went on another cruise. Number 2.
Yep. And how many cruises, Kenny, have you been on now?
I have been on 2 cruises.
After that, you left and you went.
Yeah. After that.
And then after that, you left and you went
to Disney World.
Yep. With Lorraine from Traveling with Special Abilities.
Yes.
And then from there, you went to, you came home. And we did the KKP project, the Kenny's Kingsport project. And you moved in with Scott and Amber from Kickin' It Country. And you came up here and lived with me for 2 months.
2 months.
2 months. Yep. And we had some good times.
And especially
a lot of late night laughs.
And also went to hockey games.
Yep, Kenny was hooked on hockey.
Yes,
like there was no tomorrow.
And
Kenny,
I also
were you hooked on hockey? Were you hooked on hockey, or were you hooked on the cheerleaders?
Probably a little bit of both.
Don't let him lie, folks. Don't let him lie.
That's
okay. Judah likes the cheerleaders too. Just saying. And Matt, my other half, keeps telling me he's going to become their equipment manager. I told him he's going to find a doghouse to live in out back.
I loved, and I especially when I was, I would also wear out that golf game on Miss O's Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Xbox or was it? What was it?
Yep, on her Xbox. Hold on, Kenny. We got a few questions here. It was her Xbox. It was Tiger Woods on Xbox.
Yeah.
We have a few questions. The first question is, Kenny, they want to know how Papa's doing.
He is hanging in there. He went to his wound care doctor the day before yesterday, and they said that his wounds was healing pretty good, considering that he's diabetic, and with a person that's diabetic, you don't heal as good, and also too, and you don't heal as fast either. Also too, when you're older, you don't heal as fast either. So, but they're pretty happy with it. But and then he went to his renal doctor, which is kidney, yesterday, and he had ordered some lab works and stuff, and things, and they're trying to come to a conclusion as to why he keeps having reoccurring UTIs. And he supposedly was supposed to go to a urologist in Clyde, North Carolina, back I think it was January 27th or 28th, I can't remember. But then they were, because where he's currently got a UTI infection, they won't see him, because they said that if they did, he would contaminate the machines with that UTI infection. And I'm thinking, well, isn't that why you go to a urologist, to figure out why you have a UTI infection? What's the point in going to a UTI?
Okay. Kenny, hold on. I'm going to pause for a moment and go to a commercial. Give me just a minute, okay?
Okay.
Hold on.
This is Donovan. I'm here with Helping Hands for Cruising. Last day of our inaugural cruise, we got to take a wonderful person for their very first cruise who's never been able to see the ocean or anything. And I got to tell you, we've had so much fun. I got to go on land with him at the different ports, and he just had so much fun. And I think he enhanced my version of what cruising is like also. I'd like to say, I think my favorite thing so far on this cruise was having him see the ocean for the first time. And he goes, wow, that's big. And I was like, let me tell you about the colors of the water and what that means. And then I tried to talk to him about, imagine all the animal life and the whales and the dolphins and the sharks and turtles all underneath this boat right now. The whole world is underneath us. And to see him just start to think and see a different way of thinking about things, man, it was so great. Later I heard him repeating some of the things I told him, and man, it just touched my heart so much. So Helping Hands for Cruising, that's what the number 4, helpinghandsforcruising.org. That's a place you can go, you can donate, and you can bring that dream to somebody else. It's so important to give somebody who's been in one place for most of their life and never seen the world, and put them on a place that can inspire them to do so much more that they thought they weren't able to do. So you help me make a dream a reality. And I'll see you on the next one.
All right, guys. Those are words from Donovan. He is part of the whole Helping Hands Foundation with us. We love Donovan to death. And Donovan is right. That is one organization that I'm very, very passionate about. You are going to hear more about it soon. Also, somebody asked, how is Miss O doing? Well, Miss O is doing phenomenal, guys. She's 18. She's got her driver's license. She is currently right now up at my mother's because my stepfather had open heart surgery, and she's helping my mom and things with that. And she's doing really, really good, really good. And I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys for asking about how she's been, whether it's through this or whether it's through a personal message to me, but she is doing phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So, all right, Kenny. So you come up here, you hang out. I take you sightseeing.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's time for me to pack you up and head you home.
Yeah, that was
a trip to remember.
That was a sad part.
I know.
And
hold on a second. Lily, I have not received any cards from you. When was the last time you sent one? Because I will be honest with you guys. my kids lived here. However, I did not. I moved in with Matt around April. And we just moved back here. Yeah, it was definitely sad. I miss your laughs. I miss the friendships. I miss everything. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
So that was definitely something. Definitely something.
I miss being able to because I remember I would play that Tiger Woods golf up till way up in the morning.
Oh yeah, like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd come out and be like, Kenny, you're still up? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you need to go to bed. You're like, for what? I got this. I'm like, go to bed.
Go.
Hey, Mike,
Hey, what?
you want to see my pecker?
You're what?
My pecker.
And that Lola is trying to come in here every chance we get, you guys. If it ain't through one thing, it's another thing. Always, always, always. She needs to stay away. I smell trouble. Kenny, are you operating the controls over there?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. But
Lily, that is not true. When I was going through my rough patch in life, I shut everybody out. YouTube, friends, family. I focused on me, my career at the time. The gym was my best friend. I have lost 147 pounds. I just had recent hip surgery.
how
I'm
did
up
that?
and moving around, but it's a slow process. It's going to take about 4 to 6 months before I can go back to doing like leg presses and quad presses and all that other good stuff. So, but we'll see, you know. It just takes a little while for recovery. I had a tear in the labrum, a tear in the glute, 2 sets of bone spurs, and a bunch of arthritis. And then the cap that so this would be your hip. This is the bone to where your hip joint sits in. There's a cap in here. This was cut open, so they had to repair that as well. I had to stay on crutches for almost 2 weeks. Well, I stayed on crutches for like 2 days. I pushed myself to start walking right away. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. So just rebuilding. I do have some very good news to share with everybody. I am back. That's right. I am back. You heard it. I am the fundraising coordinator for Helping Hands for Cruising. So I will be doing a lot of fundraisers for the charity. I'm back on the board. We're back in full swing. I'm going to be going live once a week. I'm not sure which day yet. We're also doing a secret. Well, not a secret. We will be doing a thing on YouTube with Helping Hands for Cruising. And that segment is going to be called Behind the Mission. And it's basically where you will see me on the Helping Hands for Cruising page. And we are going to be streaming, and you're going to learn about our board members, what they do, the mission behind everything, how they feel, what brought them to it. Just a lot of different questions and getting to know them a little more on a personal level. And it's going to be fun. I know next Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. my time, which is Eastern, we will be going live on their channel. And I'm going to have Alana from Helping Hands for Cruising on there. And we're going to be talking and chit-chatting and just doing some pretty cool informational things. And also, guys, Kenny started to say it, but I cut him off. There is a whole nother big thing coming up. It's called the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. That is currently set for November the 29th through December the 6th on the NCL Encore out of Miami.
Yeah.
I am on the ship, and so is this man right over here.
Yes.
So I get to party it up and hang on out with good old Ford man.
Yes. And I was really hoping to get to meet Jimmy, the astute tourist, on there. But
Oh, yeah.
he unfortunately had to back out.
Correct. And if you guys want to know more about that, if my moderators could drop ocean with the number 2 and the word ocean travel.com in the chat with the name Bruce. He is the TA for this event. Send him a message at that email address and he can get you hooked up with pricing and let you know how much it is.
Yes.
So far we have 64 cabins that are sold. Our goal is to get to 200. And we will go from there. I want to be able to get wouldn't that be cool if we had 500 cabins, Kenny?
Wow. Yes.
That would be 1,000 people on that ship. That would just be for Helping Hands for Cruising.
And this is actually a portion of that is going to go towards
Helping Hands. Yep.
Helping Hands for Cruising.
Helping Hands for Cruising. It's a Orange Cone Vlogs is putting on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. I do know, as far as I know, there will be 2 recipients on board this cruise. And we are going to go from there. Linda, it is ocean with the number 2, oceantravel.com, and his name is Bruce.
And
we're definitely want to pack the house, you guys. Kenny can vouch for this. If you know anybody that you would like to nominate, if you go to here, let me write this in the chat.
It's Helping
and then
Hands.
You guys can go with it. So it's
helpinghandsforcruising.org, the website.
Yep. And then this one is, oh, I forgot travel in that one. Ignore that. Delete. See, your girl here. There you go. Yep. Linda's got it. Yep. Lily got it. Good job. And then it's, this is the website for helpinghandsforcruising.org. That right there, you guys, you can go in and you can nominate somebody. There's a spot on the page that you can click and you can nominate somebody who you think is deserving and meets the criteria of a cruise.
Now,
yep, there we go.
You can't You can't nominate yourself.
Correct.
And
Or a
you
family
can't-
member.
You can't nominate a family member. And the person that
Correct.
The person that you nominate has to have never been on a cruise before, and
Correct.
and it could be you can nominate a caregiver, or it could be somebody that has a disability, or whether it be a financial situation or something like that. So,
Yep. So one more thing, and then we are gonna just talk it on out for the end of the night. But here is one more nice 48-second clip.
Hey everyone, this is Blaine with Rayleigh Creative Travel. We are currently on board the beautiful Carnival celebration this week, and we are sorry we couldn't be part of the Kenny-thon that's taking place. We just want to let you guys know that we thank you all for any donations you can give to the to help the Kenny Project, and also at the Amazon wish list. We have chosen ourselves to give through the Amazon wish list, but during the course of this event, you'll see links being dropped for any of the donations through PayPal or that Amazon link. So make sure you help out, and any donations are appreciated. And once again, thank you guys, and happy Thanksgiving on behalf of my wife and I on board the beautiful Carnival celebration.
All right, that's Blaine. Blaine is a true supporter of everything. He and his wife Mallory were on the first inaugural trip with Kenny and I, and they were really big, helpful. And what you heard him talking about is a thing that I put together with a bunch of supporters, and we raised money for that person sitting right next to me here, for something that was near and dear to him. And it just took our bond even more, I think.
Yeah,
Lily, I sure will.
Think it was a very
go ahead,
helpful thing, and I feel like I became more. I feel like the YouTube has become more family to me through that thing. So
yeah,
and
you're not jumping into things.
And
you want to say?
I will say it has been very heartwarming, and yeah, and I'm very thankful for everything that was done. So
this is Bagheera, guys. Bagheera is going to get fixed next week, thank God. Or he was going to be mailed out to China to become shish kebab. Or is that Chinese? He's going somewhere. His brother is a little fat cat. Can you go find me Hobbs? Okay. We'll show you Hobbs here. So this is my little skinny cat, and Hobbs is my little fat cat.
But when I do go on this cruise, it's going to be my very first NCL cruise. So I'll be going back. I'll get the blue card again.
Say hi.
But it will actually be my third cruise that I've been on. But first time on NCL.
And mine too. So this is Hobbs.
Ah.
Believe it or not, they are what, Matt?
He's about 7 months. He's 6 months.
Yeah, so he's 7 months, and Bags is about 6 months old. They're a month and a half apart.
So
And he is way chunkier.
so
He's my fat cat. He'll let you hold him like a baby. As you could tell, like I could hold him and I could pet his belly and I can love on him and scratch his chin and he'll nudge you and love you and just lay there with you. Bags, on the other hand, forget it. He'll nudge you in the chin, give you a black eye. But my little fat man, no, he just wants to be loved and petted, and then he's like, gotta go.
yes, I remember going to Quartzsite. That was when I was in Quartzsite. I believe it was, wasn't it? 20. Was it 20? When did I go to Quartzsite? 2022?
I think so. Because 22 or 23. No, because I went in 23. You went in 22.
I was 22, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, I was watching. Speaking of Quartzsite, I've been watching all the videos from Schoolie Palooza and all the meetups going on out there, and I'm like, I'd give anything for warmer weather. Then I seen the fires, and I'm like, forget that. I'm glad I'm staying here where it's cold.
Yeah, and
Fairy dust time sure does fly by, doesn't it? I was wondering how you guys were all doing with the fires and the Santa Ana winds and everybody. Like I miss y'all. That is for sure.
unfortunately, sadly, here in North Carolina, there is yeah, I do remember that level.
What the heck was that? So
But unfortunately, sadly, here in North Carolina, we still have people living out in tents because where they lost their
wow.
People lost their homes and stuff due to that Helene that hit. That is one
right.
That is one unforgettable birthday that I won't forget.
I bet. So Kenny, when are you live next?
I'll be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Mel Nettie Living
at 8 p.m. You're live. And you guys are live for an hour, right?
No, 2 hours.
So Sean and Alana go on at 10 p.m. on Friday nights?
Yeah.
From the Down Under Cruisers?
Mm-hmm.
We are going to start a segment on Friday at 9 o'clock at night. Not this Friday, next Friday starts it. And we will be live for 1 hour on the Helping Hands for Cruising side of things. And that's going to be where our new segment is going to be ran. We're going to go the hour before the Down Under Cruisers. So, alrighty, guys, I just want to quickly go over. Thank you, Lily, for your generous donation. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Marjorie, for your generous donation. And thank you, Orange Clone Vlogs, for your generous donation. Guys, next Thursday, same time, same place, I'll be live again, and we will catch up, chit chat. You got questions? Don't be afraid to put them down. I'm a straight shooter. I have nothing to hide. I'll tell you how it is. You know, I want to wish each and every one of you a great and amazing weekend. And thank you all for coming in on the Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oaks channel, through Facebook of the Ford Man, and through my own channel, Destinations Delight. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. And I hope you all have an amazing day and night. Late night is just an amusing stream of entertainment and comedy. It's interesting to see what they are on about. And these shows, maybe you can even learn something in the process. Welcome to the Late Night Show with Dee Dee Delight, featuring your host, me, Destinations Delight, aka Crystal, aka Lola. As we travel all around the world to all these amazing places, we are going to dive deep in and find out some questions from our viewers and much, much more. Stay tuned, guys, and welcome to the Late Night. Oh no, this will not do. I am feeling cuddly, and all I want to know is how much skin is too much skin to show on our date tonight. Join me. What is your guilty pleasure? See how it is? See how it is? I leave for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, and she comes back. Kenny. Kenny.
Yeah.
Why are you operating those positions from the basement?
I can't.
Like, seriously.
Mm.
Lola can't stay away for nothing. Nothing. And then I got some dude in the chat saying, "Can I see your avocados?" Like, you think he knows me or something. Does he? Till next time, guys. Have a good night.